when you sharecropping, they supposed to it's 50-50. But what it is, they're gonna always have you in debt. And they kept you in debt because they did the book work. You never were gonna get out of debt. It didn't matter how many bales of cotton you picked. We picked 50 bales of cotton. And my dad said, boy, we had a good year. We picked 50 bales of cotton. And when he got ready to sell up with the boss man said the identical same thing. Said, you had a good year. You picked 50 bales of cotton. You almost broke even. You owe me $200. And my mom would just start crying, said, we're never going to get out of debt. We're never going to get out of debt. And they would let him come home and wallow in that for 2 or 3 days, you know, that didn't make any money. You know, it's Christmas time. You didn't have anything for your kids. And the boss man would come to the house a couple of days after you almost broke even. And he would say, if you want to borrow some money, you can go up to the commissary and we'll lend you some money. If you didn't get anything from his store, you're going to still owe him. He's going to make your light bill high. He's going to do something that make you owe him.
This is a clip from a documentary called The South's Forgotten Farmers, a film by Claudia Stack that tells the stories of 10 people who lived through the sharecropping era during segregation. It gives first-hand accounts of what life was actually like for cotton sharecroppers in the Mississippi Delta, tobacco sharecroppers in the Carolinas, and others caught in a system of peonage that kept families tied to land they'd never owned. In this clip, Sylvester Hoover, born in 1957 and raised on the Whittington Plantation in the Mississippi Delta, breaks down what that life really looked like.
You go to work when you can see and stay at work till you cannot see. And that's why they said we work from can to can't. You would have this bag full by lunchtime. So if you start at 7 o'clock in the morning, at 12 o'clock, you would have this bag full. These houses are the typical houses that we lived in here in the Mississippi Delta. Design is a shotgun house. You can open the front door and look completely through the house. And the reason they did that, the boss man could come up to your house and he could look and make sure nobody was inside the house. Make sure that everybody was at the cotton field working.
One day, your children or your children's children are going to have questions about your family that you may not be able to answer. But why let that happen when you can start documenting everything now? With our Roots Preserved Self-Guided Family Journal, it is the perfect journal for you to give to your mother, your grandmother, great-grandmother, great-aunt, great-uncle, or anybody in your family that holds the key to the legacies and the stories that need to be told for generations to come. Get this for someone in your family that can write the words now so your children and your children's children can have the stories forever.